Hello, good morning. It's Adil Fazal here, bringing you a review of the European markets for the trade session Thursday, 25th of October 2018. Please be sure to visit my site at www.inter-market-analysis.com. Be sure to visit the services on offer in terms of the live trading service and the mentoring program, and obviously the latest analysis on the markets. In terms of this video as well, will be uploaded there on via YouTube too. Okay, in terms of the markets then overnight, the US markets down quite prolifically. The S&P hitting a pivot low of 26.52 there, quite a substantial sell-off. Also in terms of the Asian market, certainly weaker as well. So there's a lot of factors at play in terms of the US market certainly moving lower, and one of the main factors was with regards to the Trump base, some hardcore national terrorists sending pipe bombs to one of the a lot of the Democratic candidates there. Okay, so again, that's causing concern, and obviously the midterm elections are coming up there as well. Okay, in terms of the European markets then, with the S&P hitting 26.52 and the Dow being hemorrhaged as well, the FTSE certainly has attempted to recover thus far. The pivot low this morning was around 6,890. We've obviously rallied quite prolifically since then, so it has been quite impressive to say the least. We are now coming into previous obviously support equals resistance. We're coming into that zone now, so therefore looking for potential further risk aversion as well. So watch out in this zone, folks. Okay, in terms of the FTSE, again, like I said, we got hemorrhage yesterday. Market certainly is under a lot of pressure at present. Okay, in terms of the news flow this morning, we've had German IFO numbers coming in worse than expected. Italian concerns obviously remain, again with them sticking to their guns with regards to that 2.5% in terms of their budget deficit. Okay, in terms of the ECB, we have the ECB at 12:45, so watch out for the ECB. US jobless claims, and again, I think it's more of an ECB day today, so watch out for activity there. In terms of the FTSE, like I said, under immense pressure. Okay, so the FTSE 100 certainly coming under pressure as well to a large extent. As you can see here, we've hit a pivot low of 6,885 this morning. Okay, so again, let's see exactly where we stand technically in terms of the FTSE. Now, the daily chart at the moment, again, we did hold that pivot low around 6,890, so quite impressive there. The weekly chart here, okay, weekly chart certainly bouncing with that double bottom at 6,876. Okay, now the 60-minute chart at the moment, we are now retesting previous support equals resistance. So again, expecting a lot of turmoil, a lot of turbulence in this zone. So watch out here. And in terms of the 10-minute chart, you can see here we are now pivoting towards gap fill. Very hard to for the market to certainly close that gap, given the fact that we were down with the US equities quite substantially overnight. So again, certainly take that into consideration as well. Okay, so the FTSE technically attempting to go for gap fill. Let's see if we can close that. In terms of the German DAX, quite a prolific sell-off again overnight. I'm not too sure what the actual pivot low was in the back of that US equity market sell-off. The weekly chart really is broken on the German DAX. The next real support can only be seen around the 10,800 zone or potentially 10,220. It really is in no man's land on the weekly chart. Daily chart again, I mean, there's no real horizontal support until we get to, I mean, there's a gap fill here where the market could potentially bounce around the 10,900, and then obviously you've got ultimate gap fill at 10,780. Now, certainly expecting that gap fill at 10,780 to close. That's my expectations on this German DAX if we continue to fall. The 10-minute chart, certainly we have bounced quite prolifically. Okay, thus far we've closed the gap and obviously pushed higher. What can that gap last? That's the question. Now, we are coming into previous support equals resistance, so watch out here in this zone, looking for weakness in this marketplace. Okay, in terms of the French CAC, let's bring up the French CAC. We have had quite a prolific bounce. We are now approaching the FIB 75% bounce now, so watch out for that FIB 75 bounce. We failed to close the gap at 5050, so again, watch out there. 60-minute chart, again, it remains lower lows and lower highs. The market remains bearish from what I can see. Certainly no indication otherwise. If you do push higher, then again, like I said, your gap fill resistance, double top resistance at 5044, and then obviously 5050 as well. So watch out for those two zones in the French CAC. In terms of the Euro stocks, give you an insight there as well. Quite a prolific bounce thus far. Has been quite impressive. Daily chart obviously bouncing off that previous resistance, so you had gap fill around the 3100 zone. Are we out of the woods yet? Certainly not. Okay, daily chart certainly has gap fill around 3190. Certainly in the lower lows and lower highs boundary zone. Okay, so bearish obviously bias remains intact from what I can see. Okay, Again, I did attempt to short where previous support equals resistance. We are pushing through that now, so it's quite impressive there. So keep watching that potential strength. Again, like I said, it's ECB day, so certainly a contributing factor there. We are now coming into that FTSE 61% retracement, so looking for weakness or further weakness there as well in terms of European equities. Okay, so that's a summation really of European indices for today's trading for Thursday, the 25th of October. Please be sure to visit CFDs.com for your trading needs, and also be sure to check out my website at www.inter-market-analysis.com. Goodbye.